Hi everyone, Aiden here at the etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at some Gen Y ball mounts for your 2.5-inch hitches. Now this is going to come in a variety of different sizes. We've got a few of them here to choose from right now, so I'll be showing you those and checking them out. The main difference between these is going to be the variations in the drop height, but aside from that, they're going to work with the same hitches and have the same weight capacities. Let's check them out. So right away, I do want to point out the range of sizes we're working with. This is going to be the 6-inch drop variant that we have in our hitch right now. And then over to the side is the 12-inch drop. These are the smallest and the biggest sizes in this hitch capacity. So if you need other sizes there, there's going to be a few in between. And there's also going to be this offset design, which also features a 6-inch drop, but has one of these stacked receiver tubes up above where it attaches. So if you need a slight rise on occasion, this could be the way to go. That being said, these all have the capability to just completely remove from the hitch, flip upside down, and in the case of this 12-inch one, also give you up to a 12-inch rise. Now, that's really going to depend on your application, your truck and trailer combination, what you're going to need. But just know that if you need a little bit of both and you don't always want to be flipping it inside out from your hitch, then you can go with this option that can give you a little bit of that offset on either side. Now that we've taken a look at some of the different sizing options, let's take a look at the things that are going to be the same between all those options, like the ball options you have here. There's the 2 5/16" ball up top that can give you up to a 21,000 pound gross trailer weight rating with a 3,000 pound max tongue weight rating. Now, if you need to, you can flip that around to a 2-inch ball that can give you a slightly lower weight capacity. That's going to be 16,000 pounds of gross trailer weight rating with a max tongue weight of 1,500 pounds. Something else you get here is a pintle lock attachment. So I've got it pinned in the storage position. I can unpin it after I drop my Lynette ring trailer on top and then re-secure it just like we would with the ball below. What that lets us do is hook up to a Lynette ring trailer. It's going to afford the same weight capacities as the 2 5/16" ball will allow, so that's good to know. And it's really nice that right out of the box, it's going to work with a variety of different trailers. One thing I do want to point out is that the ease of using the pins and clips, even with large gloves on right now, is actually really nice. Gen Y does a good job at adding this small bend to their clips that actually makes it very easy to use and put on or take off. So that's just one of the nice touches that includes with this. Just something to note though is that it doesn't include a hitch pin. So you will need to pick up one from either eTrailer or Gen Y yourself. We've got all those options here on our site, and I would definitely recommend a locking hitch pin for that. So I do want to point out some measurements with these ball mounts. Again, they're going to be pretty much the same for all of these different options. And one thing I do want to point out is on the shank of every ball mount, there's going to be 2 hitch pin holes to choose from. Those are spaced 1 inch apart. So if you need to get a little extra clearance from your vehicle and your trailer, you can put it on this outer one or slide it in a little bit more for this one. We're going to be taking our measurements from the outer hole here that gives us a little more clearance. So just keep that in mind as we're measuring these. If you want to know the measurements from the other hole, just subtract 1 inch. Now, from the center of the hitch pin hole to the center of the ball, that's going to be 13 1/4 of an inch. That'll let us know how far our trailer is whenever we're hooking up to it. And then from that same point to the very outside edge of the ball, that's going to be 14 1/2 inches. That lets us know how far this is sticking out from the vehicle when it's in our hitch. With the ball mount in the drop position though, we can reduce some of that space it takes out and actually flip the ball around, having to put it in sideways, repin it like that, and then obviously the pintle hook attachment could flip around or just slide back into itself and take up a lot less room sticking out from your hitch. In this position, it only sticks out 10 1/4 of an inch from the center of the hitch pin hole to the face of the ball mount right here. So it does take up a lot less room that way. The pintle lock and the ball are going to have this matte black powder coat on top of it. And then it's all going to be a steel construction. Now the ball mount itself with the stacked receivers, that's going to be a zinc primer base with this textured powder coat finish on top. That textured finish does give it a cool look, but it's also going to be really resistant to rust and corrosion. Just feeling it and working with it, it does feel a bit more durable than that standard powder coat, so I do expect that it'll hold up pretty well to the elements over time. And hooking up with this ball mount is really much like any other. The height adjustment lets us get this matched up to our trailer, so we can really match it to our truck and trailer combination and be hauling everything level. Even though we're not utilizing the pentalock right now, it's stored down underneath, so it's locked away and ready to go for next time. If I needed to use that bottom slot, I'd just move that pentalock up to a different slot. And then all that you have to do is just hook up to your trailer. And when it comes to adjustable ball mounts, there's tons of options out there, ranging from the really entry-level options all the way up to some very premium options. I think this one from Gen Y lands itself in a really nice spot where you've got excellent construction and very good ease of use. I like the stacked receiver design because one, it makes adjustment very easy, but two, it's very modular in a sense. If for whatever reason the ball where our trailer's hooking up gets chewed up and starts to rust and corrode over time, then we can replace just that part. We can take it out, slide a new one right in, and it's good to go very quickly. So things are replaceable, upgradable, and you can use it for a long time. Not to mention, you've got a ton of different size options, so you can get this fit to your truck and trailer combination pretty easily with all the different drop height variations. That'll do it for our look at these adjustable ball mounts for your 2.5-inch hitches from Gen Y. Thanks for watching.